Oh no, mystery volcanoes going again. That's my capital. Ugh, that's not good. Okay, right, well, oh no, it's totally broken. Yeah, let's undo all that breakage. That's not good. We don't like that at all. Oh, natural history museums, that's water parks. We like those. Think we should be able to either kill this city or take it very low this turn. Can my cavalry take it out? Please say yes. Yes. Copan is taken as well. Not even 5 turns. Wow, that needs a huge loyalty shift to keep that one stable. I think this city over here is going to be the one to help me on this. Let's just get a little bit more science. Move over to there. And I think the turn after we should be able to take it. We've reached that point in the game where it says like, oh, you'll lose the city in 5 turns. All that is now a counter. It's just counting down how long I've got until I have to kill the next city. With my new Antarctic oil, I'm also going to treat myself to some artillery. This is quite good fun. I rushed through the Terracotta Army as well. This gives me an upgrade or a promotion to all current units, which is amazing because this basically just heals my navy. My navy's been running around trying to do stuff. The more frigates I have with +1 range, that's awesome. That translates to 4 range battleships when I do upgrade them, which is just awesome. Golden Ages. Let's have a look and see what we've got. The Mayans continue to be in a golden age. That is great, as do the Aztecs. So we get bonuses against both of them. And Portugal, who probably would have been my next target anyway, so that's awesome. The Cree are not. Canada are, so I could go after Canada. America in a dark age, but actually that's just as much fun because it means I can just sort of kill them in different ways. Former coinage, Heartbeat of Steam to arms. I like the idea of getting production from my science adjacencies. My ley lines are really cool. So yeah, Heartbeat of Steam. I think I like that as opposed to, well, actually no, to arms. This means I can get some really good wars. I'm just going with that. I mean, really, I couldn't have gone wrong. There were too many good options there, but we'll take what we can for now. I'm upgrading all of these luxuries. The AI never ever upgrades when we're on this mode, this corporations and monopolies mode. I don't know why they don't do it. It's really stupid. I wish they would fix it, but they don't seem to want to. The Palanque, actually, look, we've already got 1 tile of the Bermudan Triangle, which is awesome. This is going to be a huge science city for me. In fact, actually, if we start fixing everything, you can have a look and see, look, I can actually go kasploosh, 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 like this, and put this city on science focus. And it's getting me already 18 science per turn, which is good considering I'm getting minus 50% from disloyal. Will these cities please just give up and die because I am tired of fighting them. Hang on, we should be able to take this one out this turn, you'd think. Just don't have enough troops. Oh, actually I do. Oh, the cavalry didn't have enough strength. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, next turn. It's awesome that the extra range promotion lets you fire over hills. Like, I always forget that, and it's really handy. Really handy. Now, it's not handy if there's line infantry that's just sat there blocking my freaking path, which I'm really not enjoying because I really want to get this artillery past that tile. If I move to there, and then I get this to move up and then to kill it. Yay, there we go. Now we can move. Good. In fact, actually, now this bombard can heal itself. Let's get the +1 range. Okay, cool. Next turn, we should be in a place where a lot more of our units can attack that city than before. That's great. Still also fighting my way through the Caribbean, island hopping, quite literally. It's good fun. I'm enjoying this sort of little island vacation we've got going on here. Beautiful stuff. Okay, right. I think next turn we should be able to take that city down. Here we go. That's this city taken. And the Mayans are out. Oh, this will help the loyalty of the area and some era score as well. Hooray for all! Now, actually, one of the things I can look at is all of these cities have this horrible religion. What even is this religion? Oh my word, how would you even say that? Tzlockin? Oh, I'm so sorry. I need to get rid of that. And actually, that's really good that I can get rid of that religion because there's a bunch of cities that can give me scholarly tradition, which gives me a huge burst of just everything. So, I need to go and find a city that can get me some mission. You know, actually, let's just double check this. What does it say? A religious unit. So, Inquisitors, in theory, would work. I don't know about that, whether that works or not. So, I'm going to get an apostle down there. And then we'll have a look the next turn and see what we can do. It's pillage time though. I think I should be able to get flight pretty quickly with these pillages. There we go. Observation balloons are the next call of action. I've still got all of these shots happening now. That's all good. Okay, this is good. This is good. Our troops are coming forward and we're beginning to do a lot of damage. Nobel Prize in Physics sounds amazing, and I would love it if Flaming Ursa Dragon was more powerful, but, you know, we'll see if that one goes through. I haven't met any city-states yet, so I'm just going to vote for trade and see what happens, but I honestly haven't met a single one. Like, what are these things called city-states? Scientific ones. Apparently they exist somewhere. I mean, honestly, do they? Are people making these things up? I'm pretty sure they are. Pillage, 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 pillage. Oh, took a little bit of strength out of the city. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. Right, come on, we can do this. We must be close now. Oh, it's going to be next turn, isn't it? But I've got all of my sort of different units in place now. We're kind of ready to do this when we can. Now, is Japan at war with the Aztecs? Let's just double check this. No, they're not. Okay, good. They're not going to just come in and steal that city. So I can leave it on 0 health. It's just like, do I trust this? Launch the Inquisition. Okay, right, let's try this again. Let's get 2 Inquisitors. I'm just going to chuck them at the front line and see if it works. If it does, we have a plan. It's Rome. Oh, Rome never do well. They're trapped in Europe and they've only got 38 science per turn. At the moment it's Mali. Mali are doing amazingly. 248. They're almost on my tech level. Indonesia's doing alright. The Cree are doing really well as well. I mean, I'm tempted just to like keep the Cree as my ally for as long as they'll have me, really. Oh! A great merchant. That's cool. That means I can get a corporation somewhere. Now, what corporations did I have? This one. Gold yield in my capital. I'm tempted to make that into a nice corporation for me. Not before, however. I take this Malum Raider and take the capital. I take this one. Oh, it's not going to... I can't move far enough. That's so annoying. Okay, right. Well, we'll take this city with 4 pop. It's going to be okay. And... we'll just have to take this city next turn. That's so annoying. I thought the Malum Raider would have enough movement there. But it did not. That city I'm losing in 2 turns. That's not good. This one's a bit better. Okay, right. Who do I bring over? There must be some spare governor. I've got Victor. Let's bring Victor over. He's pretty decent. Actually, no, he's giving extra loyalty already. Oh, it's going to have to be Moksha, isn't it? Which is a bit annoying. 3 turns now. 3 turns we can live with. That's fine. I might send my navy now after Portugal. I mean, Portugal aren't liked by a fair enough amount of people, including Spain. Actually, Spain I was going to just make peace with quickly because there's no need to be at war with them anymore. Give me some gold. No, okay, just straight up peace. That's fine. Right, let's see. Out of everybody we've met, does anyone have any gold? And do they want to go to war with Portugal? Spain might do. No, they're scared. They are running scared. Never mind. Actually, it's because Portugal's got a huge army. Where did they go? 736. They've got a big navy, I think, and it's scattered everywhere. So we've got to be a little bit careful about going to war with Portugal. I guess that makes sense. They are a naval superpower, after all. It's actually nice to see the game actually playing up to a genuine ability. Woohoo! Actual coal, which unfortunately is being used by all of my coal power plants because I did not think that through. Right, hang on. We need to do another reconfirming of where all the coal is. That's one. Second one is in this city. Okay, so we're going to get at least 2 sources of coal. That's good. The rest of it's in America and Canada. Okay, this war's going to continue. It's got to continue for some time. At any rate, there's another city taken there. Right, that is loyal already. Now, is it making this city loyal? Oh, okay, not loyal, but that is way more loyal than once it was, so that helps. I'm still at war with Canada, actually. That's useful. Might just keep that one going. See if we can go to war with America soon as well. Right. Okay, first of all, this coal. So you can see this artillery. That is now aided by an observation balloon, which is good. So I can get that one running. The Cree want war with America, so we'll take it. This is good. Nationalism boosted. Oh, okay, I got that boost just from being in a joint war or something similar. That's quite cool. So, actually, Philadelphia... it's ripe for the hit. I don't get the bonus, the 10% plus 10 bonus, I should say, for going to war with America because they're not in a golden age. But we'll take what we can get. Oh, let's get Magnus. I honestly, I don't think I've got many great people actually. Thinking about it, previously recruited, by me. 4. So I'd get 1 faith, 1 science, 1 production, and 1 gold for each ley line. It's not really worth it at the moment, is it? Maybe we should just hang on that one for a sec. Let's get Armani, because she can help just to convert a few more cities over to my side. But apart from that, we're doing okay. You know what I really need, though? I really need a Panama Canal. Like, desperately need a Panama Canal. So come on, 10 turns, and I can build that. So, do we get the science boost for using Inquisitors? Let's have a quick look. No. No, we don't. It has to be missionaries. Okay. Well, that sucks. But you know what? We'll save that for later and we'll buy some missionaries. And now we know, you know? Now we know. So for the irony of it, I built Kilwa because I've missed Kilwa the last few games, even though it does nothing for me. Plus 3 envoys, great. Now I've got 19 that haven't been used. And I get percentage boosts if I have suzerainship with city-states. I still haven't met a single one. But you know what? I now get to know that nobody else can get it. I've taken it from the AI, and that makes me very happy. First strike with my artillery with an observation balloon. Kaplonk. That's nice. That's nice. And I'm going to call my artillery up because these things use resources, so there's no need to be sort of moving those about too much. I'm just going to get this artillery there. Oh, I was thinking I could get it nearby. Hang on, let's try another one. There we go. Right, and then we can form these all up soon. Oh, I love plaguing the AI with cavalry units. It's like, nom 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 nom. Just stealing everything. Don't mind me. No radio. Okay, I'm going to see if the Cree want to be friends with me again. Yeah, they do. I like the Cree. I know it's North America and I could take over the entirety of America, but I quite enjoy having them on side. Greece is in the game still as well. How many people have we not met? Oh, a bunch. Okay, that's fine. Now we're shooting towards advanced flight. Aluminium-wise, oh, I've just literally put a farm over there, and there's another flipping one over there as well. So I've got 2 sources of aluminium. That means 4 planes. That should be plenty. Here goes my melon raiders again. That's the triple pillage that we were all looking for. Very tasty. Settler. Back you get. I mean, it's all very good, like, capturing all of these settlers, but what am I supposed to do with them? There's nowhere to settle. We're totally without land here. This cavalry has done really, really well, but that needs to run away quickly. It almost died. After me saying, oh, I love having fun with them. Like, it definitely almost died, and that would have been atrocious had it done. Philadelphia should be pretty stable, actually. We've got a lot of Caribbean cities in the area that I'm hoping give a little bit of loyalty. Yeah, that's perfect. Good. Okay, now I have 2 artilleries lined up on this city. Kasploosh and Kasploosh. That is pretty damn good. A little bit more damage there. I can get the Malin Raider. Oh, I know, he's just moving really weirdly. I don't know why it does that. It's like, yeah, you can attack that, and then it sort of veers off into a different direction, and suddenly you can't attack it. Oh, for goodness sake. You see, look, that attack was needed. Hang on. Unless we can... Oh, it's because of this builder. Oh, I hate when it does that. The movement was blocked by the builder, but luckily we had another raider, so that was fine. Move into the coal. I need to improve that second source of coal, please. Thank you. Bit more science. Oh, no. Okay, so, the wording, convert to cities. Okay, so it has to be someone else's city. So it basically is no Inquisitors, and it has to be someone else's city. So actually, it doesn't matter. Inquisitors are fine on my own cities. I'm not losing science by doing that. It's purely on other people's cities. I kind of see that one. It kind of makes sense. Oh no, it does give me science. It did give me science. You know what, I've totally lost track now. I've totally lost track of what's going on. A Minotaur, it's Nubia, and it's also Ethiopia. Gee, Mali have done well getting into Europe, just looking at what little of it I can see. And what are all these improvements that they've popped down? Forts. Oh, they've just gone fort crazy in the desert. I love when they do that. Something about the AI that just goes, you know what this desert needs? More forts. And you think, really? You sure about that? Okay, that's my 2nd improved coal, and I've got my 3rd and 4th improved aluminium. This land coming up into this sort of Central American belt through Texas and through sort of northern Mexico. My goodness, this is awesome, awesome land. Actually, I've got 1 battleship and 1 frigate fleet with the 4th promotion. They're just shooting across this. Is it the Bay of Cortez? I can't remember what this one's called. But anyway, they've destroyed this all. And look at all of these pearls around here. There's a chance we'll pick up an accidental culture victory here if we get some sort of crazy... I've got 811% luxury resource monopoly already. I'm looking forward to this going absolutely mad once we've met everybody. There's no way I'll get a culture victory very easily because, well, quite frankly, it's really difficult. The thing to remember with playing with more than 20 civs is that every civ in the game gets a number between 1 and 50, and the 1 to 20 options are the regular game options, and culture victory is a scale to work off anybody in those numbers. So if you're within the 21 to 50 numbers, the game doesn't actually generate any culture victory points, so it doesn't matter what happens. You can see Coupe, for instance, tourism lifetime says 0. I've never produced any tourism with Coupe because he's in the slot 21 to 50. In fact, actually, Spain I have got a tourism with them, 2,908. So you have to meet people and hope the people you meet are the sort of slots 1 to 20. It's really, really random and very glitchy, and that's why culture victories don't work normally when you're playing with more than 20 civs. But if you're getting an 811% luxury resource monopoly modifier, then who knows what's going to happen. I wonder why it's so big. What's the biggest monopoly? We've got Mercury. We've got 100% monopoly on now. Maybe that's what it is. Coca as well. Normally you get those crazy bonuses when it's a monopoly on something huge, absolutely huge, like, you know, like a sea resource or something. But I don't see anything like that. Yeah, who knows? I'm sure it'll appear at some point. Norway doesn't want to be my friend anymore, apparently. Coupe does, though. Coupe's great. Actually, yeah, cultural alliance with Coupe. There's loads of little islands everywhere, and they are the main blockers to my loyalty at the moment. Where's this settler going? Like, oh, you see, look, I could settle over here and just really annoy Coupe now, but I'm not going to. I need to find some better islands. So I've got 3 Antarctic cities now. Like, these are all from settlers I keep stealing, and I've got nowhere to put them. Like, nowhere to put them at all. So how much of a coal is that? Okay, right, now there's loads of coal spare now. So I can actually upgrade some of my battleships, which is going to be a huge... Oh, some of my frigates, I should say, which will be a huge help. Absolutely huge help for me. Let's do these ones because I'd like to attack into Canada and America, and they need a bit more range, and they're all 3 promoted. In fact, actually, I'm just going to focus on getting the 3 promoted ones done first with... and like this one is a 4 promoted one, but that's the coal that works the best for me at the moment, and we'll see what to do after that point. So I changed my mind. Missionaries do give me science. They do give me science. So I'm sending them around in squads. The Inquisitors taking like the worst of the enemy religion off, and the missionaries are following up and converting at the end. It's quite a good little tag team, actually. Also, I have my first bomber. And my first seaside resort. I'm just sort of getting as much era score as I can at the moment. I thought I was in a rush, but I just realised I've got 28 turns, so I actually don't know why I was focused on era score there. I'm clearly going to be in a golden age. Oh no, not the spy game. No. 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 Oh, it was in my capital as well. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh well. At least I can fly a bomber over pretty much to the front line in 1 turn. That makes everything just a little better. 1 artillery strike, 2 artillery strike. Baltimore, it's looking a lot weaker now. Oh, 1 battleship hit and my cavalry can just run through now and go, oh, thank you so much. So those are the aluminiums I've improved. Was there any more coal here? Where was the rest of the coal? Up in Washington. Up in Washington, right, we need to get this in Hamilton. Okay. Right, this is good. We've spotted it now. We know where we're going. Battleships just need to race round as quick as they can. This is a nice amount of science. Oof. Okay. Now, I think it actually might not count if it's already been converted once. Sometimes that can happen a little bit. So I think that's why it's being a little bit inconsistent. It depends on whether it counts as me doing it for the first time. So sometimes cities will like flick about in religion a little bit, like for a couple of turns just after changing. So that could well be the sort of problem here. I don't know. I'm clutching at straws as to why this is sort of happening, but I feel like it's a fairly decent answer. So instead of moving my battleships and taking over Japan, which would be a logical choice, I'm going to sail my battleships down to the impending Panama Canal, and I'm going to sail them over to the other ocean, and I'm going to go to war on the other side, just purely so I can say that I used the Panama Canal. That's the only reason here. Philadelphia's now in, spreading my religion about very nicely, and Washington can get its first bombing. Oh, when you've had a difficult, like, couple of wars, or turns of wars, and you get that first bomber unit in, there's nothing more therapeutic. It's just like, ah, yes. Now I remember what joy feels like. Washington's walls are down now, which is good. I've got the cavalry and my pike and shot surrounding it. We'll just do that attack. Now, is that going to be enough? Can I finish Washington with those 2 units? It's debatable. So, I think I'll get this 1 battleship just to do 1 final strike on it. There we go. Get the pike and shot to hit. Washington is mine. There we go. There is actual coal per turn underneath that industrial zone. So that is my 3rd source. So I'm going to be getting 12 per turn now because I do have the policy card in drill manuals to help me get some more coal out of the ground. I've been needing it. It's been pretty painful. And Hamilton is the next target now. And oh my goodness, does Hamilton have a lot? That's a lot weaker. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it already. There's replaceable parts. I'm getting this. Again, I'm getting probably twice as much science per turn as I should be because I'm continually boosting with all of my religious missionaries and things. This is actually becoming quite effective because the AI has put down like a significant amount of holy sites. So I can easily make more units. It's just like trying to find the cities where, you know, just remembering which ones I've taken over. Mobilization has been unlocked as well. Ace. Perfect stuff. Oh, more wonder construction. I'm actually building a few wonders, so this is cool. I've got the Batala Palace on the way. I've got Forbidden City on the way. Basically anything giving me policy cards. That's kind of my deal at the moment. So let's, I mean, where should I, Taj Mahal is probably quite a good one as well. In fact, let me just, Forbidden City. I just want to double check and see if I can see anybody else building it. No, I can't, but do I want to risk it? I don't know. Let's get the Potato Palace involved first. Almost got to that point where actually raiding is not as beneficial as just keeping the cities alive to give me the yields when I take them over. But Hamilton's mine now. Maha! So that was my 2nd engineer, so my ley lines are now worth 2 production. Do I get Magus? Oh, you know what, go on then, I'll do it. I'll do it just because I kind of want to see these ley lines with at least some yield on them. They're pretty tragic, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. At least we've got a couple giving me some yields. I'm just going to send this settler into the Bermudan Triangle because I can't think of what else to do with it. Oh, Sinbad would have been useful. Lady Six guy got him. Imagine a game with Sinbad and like, oh, so much fun. Oh, Ranger was in this tile. Oh, that's quite useful. The Netherlands, 48 science. That's actually pretty good considering, well, basically, they're normally landlocked. In fact, actually, I think that may be a 1-city challenge from Amsterdam there. Yeah. There's the Taj Mahal. If ever I was worried about era score, this gives 1 extra era score for any moment worth 2 or more. Which basically means you never ever hit a Dark Age ever again, which is a shame because Dark Ages can be really, really interesting. It tends to only be on multiplayer that you really see them. Single player, you just don't see them at all, really, do you? Oh, I was ravished by natural disaster. People should help me recover. Yes, I love that. Let's do it. Diplomatic favour. I want to buy some diplomatic favour from people. What can we do? How do we wrestle this one? Yeah, I've got... hang on. By the time it comes around to vote, I'm going to have like hardly any left. But there we go. But at least I bought some. And I can put this in now. Submit it. Yay. There we go. The Panama Canal is open. Well, it's not really the Panama Canal. It's the Ryan Canal. But still, it's kind of the same thing. As I fell, he's just rushed Potato Palace, and actually I'm doing Big Ben as well. Big Ben's really good. That's got an economic policy slot, so that's 3 extra slots if I get all of these wonders. Talking about power of 3, 1 artillery, 2 artillery, 3 artillery, and Orleans has no walls all of a sudden. 1 attack from a bomber there. I believe I can just run this cavalry over, which is on like almost no health. Oh, come on. It's done that thing again. It ran out of movement, right? Ugh, never mind. Okay, Bermuda Triangle and pop. There he is. Oh, is that Madagascar? And can I settle it? Hang on. I can. Oh my god, Germany has 249 science. What have you been doing and why is it so brilliant? Oh, it looks like it's about to come to an end though, because unfortunately they're losing one of their cities to Eleanor, which is never a good thing. Yes, I'd love aid requests all around. Oh, I got 2 votes on mine. That's amazing. And I've just met somebody, so Germany might vote mine through. You never know. Aid request, it did go through. Right, hang on. Patala Palace. This is one diplomatic policy slot. That's awesome. It means basically getting more of something diplomatically. You don't really see the benefit of that until towards the end of the game, when you can use social media and globalization and all the cards that come with those two civics that give you just tons of stuff. Aid request. 66 people voted in on it. Here we go. Yes, look at all this. So hopefully we're going to get loads of aid. And the good thing is as well is that this aid request has way more people on it. And if people do the aid the aid project, it gives it to both of us, not just to Greece. And they're more likely to do it because they do want to give it to Greece. So that is a wonderful result for me. 1 attack followed by 2 attacks. Is that city mine? No, it's not. Oh my goodness. Like literally, my cities are just, or my attacks are just leaving people on 2 health just to annoy me right now. The Aztecs have just lost. I got 6 era score for that. That's awesome. And then the double city strike to kill that Ursa is done. Okay, right. I think with New Orleans, I should, in theory, be able to put enough pressure on Hamilton to keep that. That's America out of the game as well. Oh, it's always fun knocking America out. Right, hang on. Let's do this. Oh, it's still only 2 turns. No, I mean, that's awful. Hamilton is really desperate to leave me. So many of these diplomatic policies are terrible, though. I only have 1 continent still. Everywhere's still on America. So colonial officers and colonial taxes don't do anything for me. And Raj or Merchant Confederation or anything like that, Diplomatic League, and none of that stuff is doing anything for me because I haven't met any city-states still to this point. It's crazy. Like, I just don't get it. It's brilliant. Like, it's absolutely mad. Okay, what we're going to do for our policies, I feel like we do a bit of a wiggle round. Liberalism will give me some more immunities. I think natural philosophy would be cool. A bit more gold, maybe scripture. There's lots of stuff that we could do. Huge amount of stuff that we could do, actually. Loads of options. Yeah, natural philosophy. Let's do that. And then military policies. Let's go craftsman again. Done. 453 science per turn. I feel like that worked well. Zulu. Oh my goodness, Zulu have 300 science. Wow. They're doing well. How am I actually doing science-wise? 50 techs versus 46 for the Zulu, 42 for Mali, 42 for... Okay, so the Zulu are having a rocking game. They're only 4 techs behind me here. This is awesome. You know, I fancy unifying the Caribbean, so Portugal. Very sorry, but a Golden Age war it is. Creed, do you want to help me with this one? Do you want to help me with this one? No, actually, I think they may already be at war with Portugal. No, they're friends with Portugal. The Cree are just, they like to just make friends with the people that they know that I'm fighting, but never mind. Okay, these cities should fall pretty quick. It's just a case of making sure their boats don't swamp my trade routes. So my cavalry can get to Ottawa if I can get the kill on it, which is going to be tough, but I do have some units in the area that can help. There's a bomber, for instance. This battleship can just cruise up and shoot over the top there. My other battleships don't have enough promotions to be able to hit that far. Where's my other bomb? Bomber's here. Ah, it's ages away. In the wrong place entirely. So, how many turns have I got left? 2 turns on Hamilton. So, actually, I don't need to do it this turn necessarily. If I kill... Right, hang on. Let me just work this out. If I was to get my cavalry unit round, it would have to go through that pike and shot. So, let's go 1, 2, like that. Minus 40 loyalty. It's such a good policy. Oh, I love Lautaro. It's so good. So much fun. No, it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm going to leave my cavalry in there for now. Yeah, their ships have all just appeared, but unfortunately, they're fighting with wood, and we have steel and gunpowder. Like, this is not going to be a fair fight for you, my friend. Not at all. And I think I've got chemistry now. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Philadelphia had already been converted. Ah. It gets me excited. It takes it away. There's the Forbidden City. That's a wildcard policy slot, I believe. Yes, it is. It's all it does. But it's a wonderful thing. That one wildcard policy slot can give you so much. Like, people forget how effective policy cards really are in Civ. Like, one policy card, well utilized, can be as powerful as any Civ bonus. It's amazing. It's why Poland used to be so good on Civ 5, because they just used to get more policies than everybody else. It was brilliant. Like, what do you want to do? You just have any bonus you could hope for, and you get lots of it. Like, done. Easy. It was really, really, really cool. So yeah, what should we do? What should we do? It's all great. It's all lovely. Levy on mass would give me 74 gold per turn, which would be really, really handy actually. But I think I'm pillaging enough at the moment to make it worth it. Logistics would be fun. I'm finally getting some coal in actually. So yeah, let's get logistics. And I'm going to now start to do what I should have done ages ago but couldn't because I had no coal. Let's build a railway. It's better than building a snowman. Who wants to even build a snowman, honestly? Do you want to build a railway? You can just see it now. It's an instant hit at the movie theatres. Big Ben next turn as well. Oh, and Portugal are fighting back with their vast armada. It's so vast. Let's just should we just disintegrate it in like one turn? Hang on, right. That's Curacao is just going to go and steal the city, and then I'm going to use its own defences to kill their armada again. This guy can just kill that. And this guy can just kill this. I mean, really? Really? Why Portugal even bothering? And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trafford Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, and Kroger Brand Trail Mix for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you very much.